Okay, let's keep it moving, shall we? Next, we have an insight into Speedy's sustainability strategy in action from Speedy's Business Development Director for UK and Ireland. It is Matt Seaman. Matt has worked at Speedy for over 17 years and is responsible for Speedy Hire's business development and sector engagement strategy. Working with many of the UK's top 100 contractors, Matt has his finger on the pulse of many major projects, including HS2. Matt is an integral part of the Speedy Hire team, spearheading sustainable transformation across projects in the nuclear, water, highways, rail, aviation and industrial sectors. So Matt, we can't wait to hear from you.
Hi, I'm Matt and I'm the Business Development Director at Speedy. I've worked here for the past 17 years and I've had the absolute pleasure of working with some of the country's largest construction and infrastructure projects during that time, including Crossrail, the Olympics, Battersea Power Station and more recently HS2. I'm here to talk to you today about how we bring all of these great things that we've looked at today together to support our customers in their ambitions to move and transition to a net zero future. It is important that we understand, first of all, that every customer's journey is unique, depending on their requirements and targets that have been set out with their ESG roadmap or plan. Many people do believe when we arrive to discuss the topic of net zero that we will have all of the answers, but like all things, it really isn't that simple. We haven't got a magic wand, despite what you may hear or see in the marketplace or even on LinkedIn. What we can do is work with you to determine your key challenges and provide a plan and solutions to overcome them. We start first and foremost by taking our time to meet with our customers and understand their present business practices, the landscape of equipment usage, and we then tailor a roadmap together with them so that we can understand the current trajectory of that particular business and strategy and overlay that with the application of work bank that you may have and the present business behaviours that you're currently carrying out. We then seek to discuss and determine a series of changes to that process and how to assist that customer in their overall journey to net zero. This allows us to understand the key outcome deliverables and expectations of that customer, and also to establish the synergies and reliance of both parties to combine equipment, training, educational or knowledge needs. We spend time learning about your business, the strategy, the ESG plan that's currently in place, and assist in delivering it in partnership together. We seek to involve the stakeholders from the business to implement a series of enabling activities to assist with the transition. And we discuss areas of scope 1, 2 and 3, and we share our experiences in understanding how the results have looked in those particular areas. Some good, and of course some bad. Well, first of all, what I've put here for us is a client journey roadmap, and it's a typical roadmap to understand what this could look like. We start with understanding, in partnership with our customers, the usage, the application, the skills and technology of the equipment. We look at eco products versus non-eco products available in the market space, and we assess highly utilised product by that customer in key impact areas. It's key for us to understand and discuss the in-scope areas and any suggestions to complement the customer business visions and targets. A great example of this would be zero emission target, for example, small tool products. We look at where your teams are working. We understand their challenges through site engagement and new equipment trials with them, which is probably one of the most important pieces that we could understand their environment. That helps us build an innovation pipeline, and we understand what does, and also more importantly what doesn't work in that particular environment. We do this through live trials and feedback through an in-person approach. In terms of live trials, it's really important we utilise the new technologies and also put this brand new equipment into the hands of the site-based community to get real credible, real-life feedback that we're looking for. We combine our customers and supply chain relationships to open exposure to some of those new pieces of equipment, and also some of that common maintenance practice. As you can appreciate, some of the battery technology, hydrogen and solar, may be slightly different to the current diesel or petrol products that are out there in the market space today. We provide familiarisation and awareness sessions of the products, and where relevant, carry out training for more complex equipment. The visual here that I've provided you just a moment ago details a look of a typical journey that we go on together with one of our customers. Some of those changes to working practices are easy no-brainers and are easily embedded, and others can be very much more difficult, require on-site trials, feedback sessions, and a real understanding of a 360 approach to deliver those benefits. Here I've picked some examples at random from the map that you'll typically see with a customer base. First, starting with a move to fuel-free tool platforms in favour of petrol or diesel products. The second one, which provides you a move from diesel welfare products through to diesel, solar and hydrogen gas instead. And finally, a move from diesel lighting to battery lighting, which is more efficient from a productivity point of view and also from an emission standard as well. I've highlighted the three phased areas in each by category, time period and benefit, which would be provide a good outcome for us, which would be emission, social or efficiency related, for example. And we then underpin all of this with the MI data reporting to support the roadmap we have created and track the performance of these key areas to understand the target benefit in the timescale associated. We do this through on-tool tracking, telemetry and industry form data, which uses a number of in-depth assumptions for some of the products that we currently haven't got live telemetry for. I will walk you through shortly some of those examples where we have worked in partnership to deliver some of those solutions and also some of those key benefits. But first, it's really important that we underline just how crucial it is to bring together our customers and our supply chain partners to access that gateway to the new products and platforms available. We combine our supply chain partners to provide new equipment solutions to our customers, therefore connecting the customer application to the technical experts in their field, which brings wider benefits and knowledge sharing activities. Here you will see an Innovation Roadshow event in the image on the left of your screen that will provide the opportunity to provide awareness of brand new products and services to our customer base. This helps us tailor the product type following the customer planning sessions and helps in the education of new technologies which may have an emission or cost efficiency within the process. Additionally, we will provide the event sustainability awareness of familiarisation sessions, which is very, very new that we've started to bring in the last 6 to 12 months. That adds benefits from a site-based delivery team perspective. For the guys on the projects and the site level to understand just what we're looking to achieve as a whole together is very, very important to connect those two different areas. And we combine this with the partners to deliver, finally, the on-site solution setup that you'll see in the right-hand side. This was a great image that we bought from London in a high-rise build tower program, which reduced vehicle movements, improved stock availability, and the right stock availability. So, as you can imagine, this could be stocked with eco-based product, an emission-free product, which of course contributes towards that ESG roadmap or that sustainability plan. And this combined approach is aiding the move to net zero with product technology and combining also the learning of what we're looking to deliver here for our client base. So moving on to case study A, this is very much a project which was a remote-based large national infrastructure project that was looking to ensure that we could implement a on-site tool solution. So this would provide 24-hour equipment availability through the nights and also at the weekends to improve productivity, but also reduce vehicle movements and ensure that we can drive down carbon emissions. We overlay this with some of the MI data, so you'll see the wider impact benefit of ensuring that we can use MI data to drive not only productivity utilisation, but also drive the right types of product mixes. And you'll also see here in the bottom, which is the carbon benefit. So there is credible, detailed data that's carbon verified with our partners Hydrock, working in partnership with the client and also with Speedy to deliver, as you'll see here, over 600 tonnes of carbon. So that for us is a very much a great deliverable for all of us involved. Case study B is more of a larger infrastructure program spanning 80 kilometres of land, and there was an issue on this particular program and project with more of a social impact piece with the community. So what the customer was looking to do on this particular project was move towards a carbon efficient lighting solution, which would move away from a diesel-driven approach and also provide clean, zero-emission, silent power for that lighting application. That brought wider benefits in terms of from a nature perspective, and you've heard a lot about the nature positive journey that we're currently on. This was a greater benefit for the nature impact and also from the local community impact also. You'll see here the huge change that we went through with the client on this piece was 6 months in the planning. That planning piece was really, really important to get stakeholder engagement involved. And that really meant for us that we included operations teams, logistics teams, also from our own operational staff. This was really, really important to engage everybody at all levels, and also from the local community area as well. So that was a really, really big piece for us. Again, I've detailed some information here which outlines the carbon benefits and also is fully verified data. And finally, for you, which is this project is a project in London, in the underground areas of London on the rail sector. So this project was running and operating for the last 30, 40 years with diesel-driven technology, which of course is very loud, very noisy in built-up areas, and the customer was looking to move to more of a zero-emission solution. So what we've done here is provided battery-powered technology, which is modular by design. It's powerful enough to last a complete shift for a possession, and in terms of mobilisation for the project team, it was much easier, much cleaner to provide this type of onward solution for the client base. And of course, another wider benefit of this is cleaner air. So I haven't yet spoken about the cleaner air piece, but of course this brings onwards benefits in this particular area. And we've heard a lot about that in terms of air quality. And here we provided, again, some carbon verified data associated with these battery packs. Just to give you a good idea and understanding of how that operated in the past, lots and lots of site delivery teams used to spend many hours, many days refuelling lots of this type of lighting technology before this switch to battery. And now it's modular. It makes it much easier for them to transport it to the work site and ensure that we've also got a better quality of lighting for the application in hand. So I hope today has given you a really good understanding of how we work together with our client base to deliver innovation in the current workspace and understanding how we're really supporting that journey to net zero. Thank you very much for your time.